since the ancient times, the women were playing the French drums, and how it would empower us
to play again.
Yes.
Well, something was taken away from us. Something of power. It happened in Japan. It happened throughout the Mediterranean world. It happened all over the world. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure why. It might have been the rise of warfare, which gave the male gender more dominance. I don't know. There's all kinds of thoughts about that. But it was, at a certain time in the past, women were these primary drummers. And they held the role of priestess, spiritual authority for their communities. And that was gradually taken away from them. And now, in the United States, amongst the Christian churches, women are trying to be ordained. And they are, in many traditions, allowed to be ordained, but they are called priests. They can't use the word priestess. And now in the Catholic Church, there are women that are being ordained by a renegade bishop who's doing it in secret. And there are Jewish women rabbis now. So there is something happening now, this return to this, to women holding these positions. Because here we are. I am 55. I have accumulated great amounts of knowledge and research and experience at this point. Now, I see my role now is to try to pass this on before I'm gone. Pass on what I've accumulated to the younger people coming along. I need to do that now. That's what I need to do. And in the ancient world, you had then, if you'd spent your whole life in a tradition in which you were a priestess, at this point you would be reaching levels of high responsibility. And to transmit what you've learned to the younger ones. So, it's important that women keep trying to do this. You know, it's been my whole life, it's been a struggle to try to do what I want to do. If I waited for organizations of Zen Buddhists to authorize me, or Catholic Church to authorize me, they weren't going to authorize me. I'll authorize myself. I'm going to do my own research, I'm going to do my own practice, I'm going to teach the people who show up and want to learn from me. We can't wait for people to authorize us.
So for the present time, any advice for the French drummers?
In what sense?
Well, say you were talking about the environment, and you say we can't wait for the
authorization.
Right. So how can we empower ourselves?
Are you talking about women in particular?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're going to probably have to study with a man. Find the best teachers and study with them. And when women get to study with me, they feel that that's really important. But find the best teachers. Look for the women coming up, because there are women coming up. But learn as much as you can. But be aware that all teachers, male and female, hold a bias. And know that. But we face that in every aspect of our lives.
What do you might mean by bias?
Okay, like if I'm in Brazil and I have a classroom of Afro-Brazilians, and then an American Caucasian white person comes in, my bias is that person is not going to be as good a player as those Afro-Brazilians. So that's what I'm talking about. Bias always exists everywhere.
Kind of preconceived ideas.
Preconceived ideas that women are not going to be as good, and that's going to affect how the teacher teaches you, what kind of attention they give you, and your perception of yourself. Because we're constantly receiving everybody else's perception of ourselves. We figure out who we are by receiving other people's perception of us. It takes a unique person to forge their own idea of themselves. How do we get that? How do we get that? And women have to learn to support each other. I don't know what it's like in Japan. Here in the United States, We're not trained to support each other. The men are trained from the time they're little to be on sports teams and work together as a team, focus together, and women are not trained like that. We don't have this training to work together, to support each other. So we run into all kinds of emotional issues that we have to work through. It's an interesting process where we are as human beings. So there's many things that we can do, but simply playing the drum is a powerful practice. I can't tell you why, what happens, but simply by playing the drum, by hearing the sounds, you change yourself and you empower yourself. Can't tell you why or how. It happens.
Thank you.